I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
What's up, truthers? Okay, I have been a sci-fi nerd for a long time. Ever since growing up watching these 80s and 90s sci-fi movies. And even before that, but that was my childhood, late 80s and 90s. And I tell you, sci-fi movies are awesome. They're great. And especially if you're in the truth-seeking community, because a lot of sci-fi movies show a lot of symbolic and deep occult messages. And Stargate SG1, I just started watching this one not too long ago. And because I'm always watching something, and this is one of the ones I've been putting on hold for quite a while now. I watched X-Files, Supernatural, that's just a few, many times actually. But Stargate SG1, I've been wanting to watch it. I've seen a few episodes on TV, but I've never watched from season 1, episode 1. So I want to talk about season 1, episode 1, because I just started it a few nights ago. And if you're familiar with Stargate, and you probably are, you are familiar with the reptilians. This is mostly, a lot of this is in the first episode. The reptilians guarding the Stargate and the Stargate. And what is it about the Stargate? They are in many movies. For one, a lot of movies use things like the Stargate to enter another dimension, enter another realm of reality. And for one, I'm not going to go into all of them because there's many movies, but one is Contact, the movie Contact with Jodie Foster. I think it was back in 97, I believe. But here are some of the images of that the machine that helped them enter another reality, another dimension. It was kind of like a Stargate. And what is it with the water? The water has very deep symbolic meaning when it comes to entering this other reality, this other dimension, and such as the Stargate. That's for one. And if you're familiar with a lot of these type of movies, they use these movies in different kind of metaphors, such as The Looper, Interstellar, Fringe. They all enter this other type of reality, interdimensional travel, Star Trek. There's many movies out there. I can keep on with that. But I want to talk about Stargate SG1. And I took a few screenshots. And Stargate SG1, Cheyenne Mountain. I want to try to talk about Stargate SG1 and a little bit of the government connection. Why is there a connection there? And here's the Cheyenne Mountain, going in deep into the mountain. And they go several levels deep, many levels deep underground. And here are the reptilians entering the Stargate through the water, the veil of water. And this is all in the first episode. And this is supposed to be Ra, the Lord, the God of the reptilians. And this is not in Egypt, folks. This is actually another dimension. They travel through the Stargate. This is just like the Mars-Earth connection. This is kind of like this. I think this was, y'all probably can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Abydos where they went. And this is the pyramid. And, but that's where they entered through the Stargate. And they entered the Stargate, and they're deep in Cheyenne Mountain through the Stargate, and this is where they came out of, through here. And also, here is the eye, the symbolic eye of Ra. And there's many deep symbolic meanings in the occult with the eye. And many people in Hollywood are using the eye symbolism, especially makeup just like this, and covering up one eye. But, and here's another one. This is what I really wanted to talk about. Stargate SG1. We gratefully acknowledge the cooperation of the Department of Defense, Department of the Air Force, and U.S. Space Command. I first came about this right here. This is in the credits. I first came about this in a lecture by Freeman Fly, off of Freeman Perspective, but you can just YouTube Freeman Fly, and I'm sure you can find it. A lot of his work is awesome. His work is very inspirational to my work. And what is it with the government and Stargate SG1? Now, I understand many movies and many TV shows, they use the government to help them in such as the military conduct, military dress, a lot of the military slang. They help them with that. I understand that. And how they dress, how they talk, march, everything else, weaponry, and they try to get them on par with how the military actually is. But I think there's something more going on, because there's too many movies out there and too many authors and researchers and lecturers out there that are talking about how Hollywood, for one, is deep embedded into the government, or the government is deep embedded into Hollywood, vice versa. And that's one of the main ones that caught my eye. And I saw this a while back off of one of Freeman's lectures, and I was like, wow, really? He talked about it a little bit, and I started watching Stargate because of him. I've been wanting to watch Stargate SG1 anyways, but because of Freeman, I started watching it, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. I knew it wasn't lying, but I just wanted to watch it because I've been wanting to watch it anyways. And at the end, I was like, wow, there it is. Did a screenshot. But the Large Hadron Collider. What does this look like? A Stargate. Many people say this is what they're working on to enter other dimensions, to time travel, there's many theories, but they say this is like the Stargate, or like the machine on Contact. But what are they actually using Hadron Collider for? There's too many theories out there, and everybody has their own truth when it comes to the Hadron Collider. Everybody has their own truth to everything. But nope, my belief is everybody has bits and pieces of the truth. If we all come together, that will make one big truth. That's why we got to stick together and quit buying into all this bullshit, and because all the government's trying to do is create division within the truthers, and we got to stay united. But I'm getting off topic here, digressing. But Large Hadron Collider, and this is in the news today. Let me see here. I stopped Illuminati plan to use CERN'S Large Hadron Collider to destroy the world, says former UK politician Simon Parkes. And let me scroll down here. Simon Parkes, a former UK town councillor, has made the astounding claim that the thwarted a sinister plan by the evil Illuminati to use CERN'S Large Hadron Collider to destroy all life on Earth and possibly in the universe. He's kind of like a whistleblower. And I'm sure they don't like that, because too many black ops and special programs are probably betting their money on CERN, and hopefully that, or Large Hadron Collider, and hopefully they can do something with it. But the Illuminati are a shadowy, clandestine international group consisting of the world's political, business, and religious leaders who run world affairs from behind the scenes. They control President Barack Obama, President Vladimir Putin, and the Pope. They have pursued doggedly, sorry for pronouncing that wrong, for centuries, a goal of world domination by any means, and according to a conspiracy theorist who have special insight into the clandestine activities, if this page quit trying to load, activities of the super evil group of men, women, and evil alien entities. They have recently devised a plan to use the LHC as means of to unlimited power. Now, he's trying to expose all this bullshit. And, of course, they're probably going to assassinate him or something. You know, they're going to downgrade him. They're going to talk bad about him. But anyways, this is the Space Command patch that is in Stargate SG1 that they wear. And see the chevron and the stars. It's very similar to the actual Air Force Space Command patch. But that's pretty much all I have. What is it with Stargate SG1? But not just Stargate, but I'm focusing on Stargate particularly. And a lot of movies out there. What is it with the actual Stargate? And why are many of these Stargates is the government trying to use some sort of Stargate technology to enter other worlds, enter other dimensions, to time travel? Is it part of the secret space program? What is it? There's something really fishy going on. And if you follow the money, like they always say, Hollywood, they kind of spill the beans in a lot of their work, a lot of their black op programs. You just have to listen to and observe the small, minute keys here. Because people say, we're ready for disclosure, ready for disclosure. Disclosure's right in front of us. We're just too ignorant to actually realize it. But what do you think? Am I paranoid or what? But this isn't just coming from me. This is coming from way too many people out there. Too many awesome researchers and authors out there. One being Freeman. But just let me know what you think in the comments below. And I could keep on about this, but I'm trying to make this video as short as I can. I've already made it. It's already too long. I want to go way more into detail, but too many people, they get bored with long videos. I know I do, because, you know, our time is limited. But I just try to cover it real fast, and if I missed a few things, I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to throw it out there quick and in a hurry. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, you have a good one.